Hi there and welcome to Hyundai Power Products. My name is Adrian and today we got a brand new product for you. It's the HY3750i, a 3300 watt petrol inverter generator. So I'm going to open the box, put the contents on the table and you can see exactly what you get. It does come with a couple of tools, a spark plug, spanner and a double-ended screwdriver in a nice little storage case, and of course most importantly the user manual. Now we do recommend that you read the user manual thoroughly before use. Just a few little details: 3300 watt maximum output power, pure sine wave power, so it's suitable for delicate instruments, laptops, charging, anything digital, that sort of thing. 230 volts and 50 hertz. Comes with two 13 amp outlet sockets, a digital display here which will keep a record of your hours, volts, hertz, etc. Very simple on-off switch. And of course here we have the three warning lights. So across the range of these new inverters, they will all need engine oil adding before you even think about starting the machine. And you will see the oil filler is in this location on this model, and they all look very similar, which is this little black knob which actually unscrews anti-clockwise, and it's got a little dipstick. This is 1540 or 1030 engine oil. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, obviously remove the filler plug. And you'll see on all the generators they all have this sort of style of plug. And just for my own convenience, I have a funnel here which I find very useful for this, and I'm going to slowly and gradually add engine oil. So as you can see, the oil level is like a thread or so back from the bottom of the hole, so that's perfect. But you know, that's the sort of point where you want the oil level, and not using this dipstick. That's the weir point, and that would be the correct level when full. Okay, so having filled it to the correct level, I'll just refit the plug snugly. And one thing I will say, after the first 25 hours of use, we do recommend that that's the point where you do the first oil change, and from then on every 100 hours. And that's the same across our full range of inverter generators. Fairly obvious fuel tap here. Horizontal is the off position, vertical is on. Whenever you're transporting the machine, always turn the fuel to the off position. And then here on top of the carburetor we have the choke. And then once the engine has started, you can then turn the choke off. So we have oil in the machine, we've turned the fuel on, we've got fuel in the machine, we've got the choke on for a cold start, and we simply turn the on-off switch to the on position. So with all that done, everything switched on, ready to go, we simply start the machine by pulling swiftly and briskly on the recoil. Once the engine has started, we can turn the choke off. I would leave it settle for a minute to warm up, and then when you see the green light on the control panel, it's ready to use. So although this machine, or these machines, do have a built-in breaker, shall we say, it's always best practice when starting the machine to remove any load, remove any plugs. Once the light is green, that's the point where you can start plugging in whatever tools or accessories you're going to need power for. Well, there we are. I do hope you found this demonstration useful. For more information on this or any of our other products, visit www.hyundaipowerproducts.co.uk.